the absolute size of this man. Some of you may be thinking, oh, he's just a normal stick man. How tall can he be? Well, the answer is very tall. Let's get calculating. It all starts with soup earth. Soup earth is basically 12 soup bowls tall. Now, the average depth of a soup bowl is 1.5 inches. So we have to times that by 12 and we get 18 inches. This makes soup earth 1.5 feet tall. This makes him shorter than the shortest person ever alive. You may be asking, why is this an absolute size of video if soup earth is the shortest thing alive? Well, my pal, that's not the true version of soup earth. To find the true version of soup earth, we must dig deeper. Soup earth's bowl actually has earth inside of it, if you didn't know. Where's the proof? Right here. This is an official video with soup earth in it, and look at the soup bowl. Does that look like normal soup to you? Nope. That is earth right there. So, what is soup earth's real height? Now, let's assume that soup bowl's bowl would be as deep as the radius is of the earth, which is 3,963 miles. So we need to times this by 12 and we get... Here's a little comparison between soup earth and the actual earth. He's just a little bit bigger. But seriously, you could not take him on a fight. He would just crush your planet. But what about the planet soup earth lives on? It's not Earth, by the way. It is not Earth. How big is that? Well, let's get calculating again. So I used these little guys to help me figure out how big the planet is. So, in this video, Old Friends Return, these two astronauts blast a laser towards the planet. If we take the time it takes for the laser to reach the Earth, and times it by the speed of light, we get the distance of how far they were away from the planet. Now let's go out on a limb and say that the astronauts were one planet length away from the planet. So d distance would equal p, which is the diameter of the planet. So for the equation, we already know what c is. It's the big number. But how do we figure out t? Well, unsurprisingly, I actually timed the original episode. Here's what I got. Huh? Pause. This means that it took 6 seconds from the laser to get from the astronauts to the planet. Now let's figure out the distance. Now that we have all the numbers, we can figure out d. And d is 1,798,754,748 meters. Now, if you're like me, that number seems big, but how big really? I'm gonna convert it into miles so that you can truly get a sense of scale on how big this planet really is. This number is very, very large. In fact, to help put it in comparison, here's every single planet in the solar system. Oh wait, that's the wrong amount of planets. Did I mean every single planet once? I meant 6 times. In fact, let me put the sun into comparison. Here you go. Does the planet feel big yet? Well, remember soup earth? How big he was? Here's him in comparison with the planet itself. Does he feel big now? Now, this is it compared to Sagittarius A star, the black hole in the middle of our galaxy. It's not bigger, but the fact that you can see it is insane. After all, it is a supermassive black hole. And, well, that's all I can think about. And that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching, and remember, Soup Earth is watching.